Welcome to the Mizzle Dub Show. Welcome to the Mizzle Dub Show. 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 Dub Show. Welcome to the Mizzle Dub Show.
Well, for some are crying because as of today, the 2022 NFL season has come to an end, but football's not completely over because you do have the XFL starting next Sunday and Saturday next Sunday. But we'll talk about that at a later time. But this is the post-game Super Bowl edition of the Mizzle and Dub Show. I am Dub. He is Mizzle. And as you can see, he is wearing his favorite Rather shirt, which proudly describes who he is and the nickname I have given him for the last 28 years that this brotherhood has gone into fruition.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, we're going to talk about a lot of this game, and well, to the victor goes the spoil. As he wore a Chiefs jersey last night, he has the same jersey on again.
You thought I was going to take it off?
I thought he was going to wear a white jersey, considering that they weren't wearing the white jerseys tonight. But nonetheless, the victor goes the spoil. Second time in 4
too poor to be buying multiple jerseys.
Stop that. Anyhow, I got one question. Well, first off, congratulations. But my second question is, did you buy the shirt already? Is the shirt in the mail?
No, it will be in the mail tomorrow because I got to wake up early and go to work. So I'll order it on the way to work.
Okay. Hold on.
Enough.
As I was busy adding on more guests to the show, but we have the most important guest on because his bullshit organization won another Lombardi. So I'm just going to sit here and just say this. I'm just going to sit here and say this as I have my tequila, AKA, in my hand. I'm going to say to you, congratulations, Shaggy. Congratulations, that bullshit organization in Kansas City. Not only did y'all win a Super Bowl, but goddamn it, y'all took the greatest Bay Area rapper alive from us in Mac Dre. But differences aside, you now have the target on your back for next season. So congratulations.
Oh, yeah.
Congratulations. Enjoy this.
Thank you, sir.
Bowl, but fuck the Chiefs.
Hey, you could have said it exactly how Jason said it to Travis. Fuck you. Congratulations.
Well, like I said, the biggest winner tonight was Mama Kelsey for sure.
Yeah, she won no matter what. But guess what? She can also say to the other son, "You fucking lost."
Hey, I saw a lot of people saying that might be Jason's last game too.
Oh, this might be his last one.
That I was reading a lot of people saying he was crying the most because he thought it might be his last game. But
I mean, the way his facial
very, very important part of that offense, and it takes a toll on the body. He plays center.
I mean,
that was his last
center,
one.
Yes.
Duly understand. But he is a Super Bowl. He does have a Super Bowl, but his brother has two.
Yes, he does.
His brother has
Jason Kelsey does not have two. The better looking brother has two.
No, that's what I'm saying. I said he has one, but his other brother has two. You know, but so he can't say that he doesn't have one, but he's not the better brother per se.
Well,
and Jalen Hurts was in line to get that MVP too.
Oh, he was having a tremendous game.
Yes, he was.
Tremendous game.
But I think it was you, Miz, that said that shit yesterday. Whoever turns the ball over is going to lose the game.
I said
almost was two.
But what I said is whoever gets that turnover and capitalizes off that turnover will win the game. Well, it was a fumble. They picked it up. They scored 6. And the result is they won the game. You know, no, but Shaggy, no bullshit aside, me being a hater of this team, your team, because we're in the same division, but you guys stuck to the course. Andy Reid dialed up a damn good play call. Travis Kelce was open like he always has been every fucking time he's on the field. The run game was good. The ankle looked like it was good until that one play, but he went to halftime. Thank goodness that the halftime is 30 to 45 minutes. He took that cortisone shot and he
got them GP2 shots is what he got. Hey, did you see speaking of the run game, did you see when Pacheco got lit up?
But CJ Garner Johnson said hell.
But it doesn't matter.
Hello.
He got up. He got lit up, but he got up.
That hurt my soul.
Yeah, I think it hurt everybody's soul that was watching that game, brother.
Hey, I wanna get myself a Chiefs number 10 jersey, but I don't know if it's gonna be a Tyreek one or a Pacheco one.
Well, just get a 10 jersey with your last name on it.
I already got an 85 with Shaggy on the back.
Oh,
well, put it this way: get your government name on it.
Hey, I want to point out another stat too. Two things I want to point out about
honestly,
that game.
bro. Honestly, this is lightweight your show. We're living in your glory right now. So whatever you want to say, speak on it. This is your show.
I called my brother immediately. Well, not immediately. I waited a good 30 minutes for him to stop bitching. And then I called my brother. His first statement is going to be my first comment. He said, that call was bullshit.
What do you say?
My response, I don't give a fuck.
That would be
technically, as you should say.
That would be the Shaggy response.
Now, let me ask you this question. Besides you being a Chiefs fan, be an NFL football fan of the sport.
Scott Van Pelt said it best because Bradbury admitted it was a hold after the game. He said, I was hoping I would get away with it.
He did.
And Van Pelt was like, that lessens the sting a little bit. Do I agree with them calling it in that spot? Yeah, because I'm a Chiefs fan. If I was not a Chiefs fan, I'd be like, bro, you ain't called that shit all game. But it was a clear and obvious.
That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted. I understand that you're a Chiefs fan and you're going to take that call because fuck yeah, I'll take that call as a Raider fan. But as a real sports fan, you don't make that call in the Super Bowl. You don't. Don't.
I mean, there's other things
in the regular season. Yes, I get it. You don't make that
even
call.
Though they were by the letter of the law, I hated them. The non-catch or the non-fumble 6, I hated that. He turned upfield, but he didn't have time. I get that.
Yeah.
The Dallas Goedert helmet catch. Disagreed wholeheartedly. Understand it. There's not enough evidence to overturn it. I still think it was bullshit. So, I mean, here we are. That was a third down play, 3rd and 14 for the Dallas Goedert catch.
Yeah.
But Goddard was looking like a fucking beast today.
He was.
Well,
he was.
I'll say it like
this. They didn't establish him more in this game because he was.
I'll say it like this: the Miles Sanders catch hit fumble. If we're in the 1990s, that's a fumble, and Bolden has 2 touchdowns in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but
he's probably the MVP.
What did I say, bro? But what did I say? The rules now. He didn't make a football move. That's why.
He didn't get the third football.
That's correct. But I agree with your statement. Later on, when football was first established, that's a fumble. But with the
here's what kills me about the shit. Here's what kills me about the shit. So we're gonna say that he didn't make a football move upfield or didn't turn upfield.
Yeah.
For that to be ruled a completed catch and a fumble, but Dallas Goedert loses control of the football despite not having it in the first place, and that's a catch.
No argument, Shaggy. No argument.
That's what I'm saying.
But what I will say this though,
they were both called
Miles Sanders.
I'll say that
on the Miles Sanders, that was more structured than what Goddard did. What Miles Sanders did, yes, he caught the ball, but he did not make a football move to get the positive yards to consider that a fumble. I will go with what you said on Goddard. That should have not happened. More Miles Sanders is the correct call. Hey!
And we've got another guest in the house as he's
you're wearing the wrong color
to the
red,
audio. There he is.
I think that was just his picture, but you see what he's in.
That's his display picture.
Hey, that's fine. He's still wearing the wrong color red.
Hey, welcome to the show.
Well, as we say,
welcome to the long time, the only person that has been on this show more than anybody else. Shaggy's number 2 now because he's here now. But welcome
2 times.
Dugan to the show.
As we like to
Shaggy,
be as we like to say, BOTS, brother of the show, Mr. Steve Dugan.
Yes, welcome, Dugan. Welcome.
Thank you. But let me be real.
Yes,
it's a little easier, Shaggy, to give you this congratulations than the last time. That last time, the last
hey,
time,
fuck that Super Bowl. Fuck that Super Bowl.
Hey, I get it. The last time I respected, it was hard, but I respected this one. All love for you guys. Hey, y'all did it.
They were both great games.
Yep. I don't know if I want to go that far, but Mizzle, you called it. He was gonna take that last drive. I was watching. I was like, my brother, I texted you. I was like, my brother called it. He said it. It won't be that last drive. And they did the smartest thing ever because someone was like, hey, take that touchdown. I was like, nope. They got on that 2-yard line.
Sit your ass down.
He sat down, made sure. I was like, yep, they go.
Jerick McKinnon did what Ahmad Bradshaw forgot to do in Super Bowl 46, which is fall down on the turf.
Yes. Yeah, hey, but
all down.
No.
Yep. And now I need to say something because I watched the last episode. I didn't finish it. But Shaggy, we go way back. I'm glad you healthy. I'm glad you're around the season.
Yes.
I know they gave you love, but I didn't do it yet because I'm sitting there watching the show, ready to talk smack, just sitting there imagining. Glad you're around to see this. Good health, everything else. We can do all that. We're glad you're around all that. And after that, look, y'all need to sit your asses down. Look, y'all got enough damn Super Bowls. I need my Super Bowl because we all know it would have been a damn different game if we were there.
What you mean? Patrick Mahomes is 4-0 against top 10 defenses in the playoffs. Oh, make that 5-0 just now. I don't care about your number 1 ranked defense. Get out of here, 49ers.
I'm just telling you now, we didn't have CMC.
You had him the last time we played you?
No.
Was CMC on the roster last time we played y'all?
He played in the game. Yes, he did.
Oh, what's that? How bad did y'all get smacked? Let me hear it.
44-20 was the final score.
We weren't fully loaded. You know how that goes, man. You gotta get.
Okay.
I know. I'm trying.
So we living on the what if? That's where we're going. The what if?
Hey, calm down, Top Roll.
Is that Mizzle? No, I'm good. Don't Shaggy. Don't bring my organization in this conversation because I just asked a simple question. Are we talking about what if? I'm on your side right now, motherfucker. Don't get me to talk about. Don't get me to go Raider right now.
I said calm down. Fumble rule. How about that?
Oh, I thought I heard tuck rule. I'm sorry.
You did.
Oh, okay. See,
he did say.
You know that's all I'm talking about.
Ladies and gentlemen, we call this passion.
I love it. This is what the Mizzle and Dub show is about right now. This is what we wanted. Passion from everywhere.
Hey, the only thing I wanted out of this game, and I got it. It was a good game. Now I know some Eagle fans are going to talk about a little flag that probably shouldn't have been there, but hey,
we brought this up already.
Talked about last week. A W is a W, and I admit when our Niners went up there in Baltimore, I sure did say it. The lights went out. I don't give a damn. A W is a W. So I understand. I get it.
Like I said last night, Super Bowl 47, Niners should got blown out. I will die saying that because the only reason why they got back in the game was because the damn lights went out.
I'll admit it. I don't give a damn. I was the first one during the Super Bowl. I told everybody, yeah, you could talk all of it. I was like, a win's a win. If the lights went out, we regrouped and everything else. But for right now, Shaggy, I just want you to say, you're going to get this win. The Super Bowl's in. You know that wasn't a penalty.
Yes, the hell it was. Yes, the hell it was.
Shaggy.
Now, here's what I'll say, and I hope my brother never watches this shit because I never want him to see me admit that he was right. It was a penalty, admittedly, by Bradbury himself, said I held him. I was just hoping to get away with it. That's a direct quote.
Well, that's the same thing that happened with the Saints. With the Saints, the dude admitted that he did the flag on purpose because he didn't want to get that position. He rather took the yardage instead of what happened.
And that's the quandary that the refs are in right there, because they either call that, which they did,
Speak on the Shaggy.
and everybody's like, "Yo, why are you calling that right now?" It was obviously a penalty. It was a hold. It was definitely a hold.
All right, now because I haven't been watching too much post game, I've been doing some other things. So did he really admit that?
Yeah, Bradbury 100% said, yeah, it was a hold.
He admitted, yeah, it's all on social media right now. He admitted that. It's on social media. He came out and said it. Yes.
Okay, then Shaggy, let me apologize. You don't have to worry about anything. You have a clean slate. Enjoy your second Super Bowl. Let me be.
My conscience is clear. I got 100% no fucking cares about. Hey, lift that Lombardi with the flag on it. I don't care.
You got 100% conscience regardless because they won the fucking Super Bowl. You will never forget if something goes the opposite way for your team winning.
Hey, you damn right.
I'm gonna say this:
if they'd have let that shit go, and the Chiefs fans have been crying about it, the Eagles fans would be like, "Well, they didn't have to call it."
Right. But I'll say this: when it comes to my organization, rule number one is what?
Cheating is encouraged.
No. Cheat to win. What is rule number two? Refer back to rule number motherfucking.
Don't talk about Fight Club.
I understand. We don't talk about it. You fucking won. And that's all that matters. They didn't see it. They didn't call it. A W is a W in the rule books. That's it.
Hey,
that's it. As much as I hate to admit that they won this fucking Super Bowl, because yes, I was an Eagle fan. I was pulling for Jalen Hurts because I didn't want to hear this motherfucker's mouth coming on this show in a good, positive way. I'm gonna be real.
Jalen Hurts balled out.
You got another motherfucker's mouth coming on this show that's gonna be
we gotta see you,
your ass on this Eagle shit.
I mean, you're on here, but we gotta see your face.
Tony, I know, I'm trying, bro.
Okay.
How do I do that?
Okay, we already had one show. We had nobody's face on here. We can't do it twice.
We can't do it twice. Hook me up. How do I do this?
Hey, but ladies and gentlemen, this is Tony G. This is the co-host. Well, I should say they both host the show on the basketball, volleyball. He is the co-host with Dub on the when they do their broadcast.
High school.
On the high school.
He is the he is my Bobby Heenan to the Gorilla Monsoon. Yes.
So if you ever have seen anything on when Dub is doing his shows, which I am a full support, I watch everything they do. This is Tony G. So Tony G, welcome to the Mizzle and Dub show. We can't wait to see your face to put.
I can't wait to see something too myself, but how do I do that?
There's a little thing on the Zoom that has like a little video camera that has an X mark on it.
That's what I'm saying.
But wait, Dugan, as Dugan, as you say that, sometimes technology does not work for us.
Yes.
It doesn't work out for us. But if we have to do Tony G's voice, we will definitely take your input, my brother.
No, I ain't gonna do that.
Face on here.
All right, so there's a camera with a thing that you gotta press. Gotcha.
Yep.
I'll find it.
Yeah. Just kind of on the lower bar part, you move around.
Yeah, there's a mute
someone who has
button,
to do a lot of Zoom meetings. It's like, hit this part. Yeah, just move around the bottom part. There should be a little camera thing with an cross mark on it. When you hit that, the camera should come up. Hopefully.
But as we sit here and wait for that,
there we go.
There's something. But as we sit here and wait, I would like.
Can we see something or no?
There's a visual, but
there's
not
a visual
face.
But ain't no face.
I don't know what the hell that is.
I was like, hey, this is a PG-13 show. I don't know what we got on.
Oh, I know what that was.
Okay, there we go.
Hey, there we go. Welcome. Ladies and gentlemen,
there's the fighting Gagliona man.
The Mizzle and Dub show. Here we go.
So what happened was there was a sticker over my computer screen, and I'm gonna have to lower the brightness there.
Right, you getting your notes on. And you trying to do everything, preparing for whatever y'all got prepared next.
But yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is my broadcast partner who, by him and by the grace of God, gave me the opportunity to do what I do. So, like I have said many times on the show, I'm forever indebted to him. So, Tony G, the fighting gag.
If there's anything I can do in this job, so
we do appreciate you, sir, because like I said, we love hearing Dub do his passion right now, and that's amazing to me. So for you to give him his due to do his passion, for me,
And for all of us who knows Dub for so long that we knew this is what he wanted to do, thank you, because it was like finally he's doing what we know he wanted to do. Like
Hey,
what took
no
so long,
bullshit.
like
That was my
finally.
response. I was like, no shit. Finally, it's about time.
We have known Dub for 20 years, like all this. I was like,
Us.
finally, do some announcing, get it in there. We know what you can do, so thank you.
Yeah, we thank you. We thank you, Tony G, for giving that man his passion.
You
Hey
know who else
man,
I think? Pat Mahomes
this is
Sr.
it's still gonna be bright. I'm sorry. So
No,
you're
you're
gonna
good.
have to
Hey,
hold on to that for
don't
1
worry.
second.
We see your face right now. That's all that matters right now. There's a face to the voice, and that's all that matters on this show right now. If you're gonna be on this show,
For sure. But let me tell you all something. Oh, that's better. All right, let me tell you all something real quick. I was supposed to do the play-by-play for this stuff for high school sports, and when it came to Dub coming in, like I was just like, you know what, Dub, take the first quarter of this football game. And when he did the first quarter, I was like, yeah, you're just gonna go ahead and do the rest of it, and I'll just sit here and do commentary, and I will enjoy that. And Merry Christmas to you.
you
Just
got
take
what
take me where you go. That's all I ask.
yeah, you got what we've been getting for years, to where we have normal conversations, and he comes with a pen and he puts it in your face, and you're doing talking, and you're like,
Whatever you got, pass that shit.
where the fuck this pen come from? But okay, whatever. This pen's in my face. I'm still gonna talk. But this has been this man's passion since we've known him, and so for that to be out there for us to see it's beautiful.
My man's commentating on Domino's games.
Exactly. So for us to be doing this show, it's nothing to what he's doing now. He may give
Oh
you
man, you know what? This dude's a G. He's a baller. Like, there's nothing that this dude can't call. Like, we did women's volleyball state finals, and he was just on top of it, like it was a freaking, like it was nothing. Like it was just something that he called every day. I was like, wow. Okay, well,
I was hoping we had the opportunity to do wrestling, but it didn't happen.
no, we're not going to get wrestling, unfortunately.
Well, this right now, Dub. This is your flowers right now for you and Tony G, because I have watched you guys. Well, not watched, but I've listened to you guys from the football to the basketball, and I can't say enough. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, bro. Especially for Tony G. Like I said, you guys are doing something. Keep that going. And
hey man, for real.
not to say this though, but while you guys are doing this, damn sure continue to give the shout out to the Mizzle and Dub show.
Damn straight. Damn straight. We always gonna do that.
We definitely do the plugs. Which,
give us
to mention,
because you guys' flowers is bigger than what me and him do, guys. Because you guys have a media thing going
platform.
on. You guys are with a affiliation. Me and him are just doing this for fun. And I
well,
mean,
it's just a start, man. We gotta there's some options that are coming up for everybody here, actually, that are interested in doing talk radio, especially sports, with strim.com.
Yes, Dub. I'm saying it right now. I was listening to the show and I'm just like, man, Dub, you might as well just be on the radio. I know podcast is more the new thing, but I'm just looking. I was like, Dub, you could basically do a radio show by yourself with all the facts.
Well, wait a second here.
He just told you you got a face for radio, bro.
There's like, look what you did with just the Hall of Fame and everything else. I'm like, Dub can do this.
I want to take the Mizzle and Dub and put them on something, and then I want to take my own show and put them on something. Then I want to take somebody else's show and put them on something. So I want like a whole thing of just sports talk all day.
I would love to have something bigger than what we're doing right now, but I just want my brother to do it, because honestly, he's going to give me all the credit for the Mizzle and Dub show. That's not true. I wanted to do this to get him out there, because his passion is more of it than my passion is. I have the passion for this, but he has the knowledge. He has the mouth. He has the
it's not only a passion. It's just something that comes out.
It just comes out of
it's a natural thing.
Yeah, I do this because of him. It's not because of me and wanting to get it started. I do it because of him, because as you see, sometimes I sit back and just let him talk. It should be just a Dub show, and I should be a feature.
The Dub Show featuring
Mizzle.
Mizzle.
I mean, this is the Mizzle and Dub Show, but it should be the Dub Show featuring Mizzle because he comes with everything. I mean, I have my like 5 or 10%, but this man comes with the questions. He comes with the everything. I stump him maybe every once in a while in the year.
I kid you not. Tony was actually happy because for once in his life tonight, he actually got me on something that I actually did not.
Yes, I did.
It's rare. It's rare.
Now I gotta know.
And he bragged on that.
Yes, I did. Yes, I was very excited that I got you on that one.
As you should. Wait, fellas. I'm glad we're all on here, but let's get back to the matter of the hand. Shaggy, please talk about your victorious Super Bowl, and then we'll get into everything else. We'll get into everything else later. But Shaggy, go ahead, and this is the floor is yours for right now to talk about that bullshit team out of Kansas City.
Hey, I want to point out two things. I know I said I only had 2 things earlier, but I got 2 more things. One, Patrick Mahomes' record when trailing by 10 points in the playoffs. 13-10. The man is an animal.
Insane.
Facts.
Secondly, I got to cross my ticker that Andy Reid's coming back for 2023. So let's go. Let's run it back.
What I see is it's Andy Reid's job. And then when Andy Reid retired, I believe Eric Bieniemy is going to take over the reins.
Wait.
Okay,
I need
because
to talk
he
about
has not got a head coaching position yet. It's something
Steve,
in his contract that he gets that job with Andy Reid.
Steve, I'm with you, bro. I'm with you, Steve. We got to talk about this. Go ahead.
Yeah, and y'all was probably setting up. I already put it on my post. This man has still not gotten a head coaching job. What's the reason?
So there was reports last year.
If you're dressed,
there was reports last year that he's not well liked by the players. There was reports that
I heard that too. I did read that he is a hard ass, and
no fuck
because even him and Patrick Mahomes had a beef on the sideline one year, and you saw that on national TV. So
I'm pretty sure Mahomes was concussed when that happened, but
Mahomes gets the fucking
Look, I'm not knocking Andy Reid. I know he's doing stuff. Look, the man's cool and everything else. Look at my team. How many defensive coordinators have we just like, hey, yep, you're going here? I'm sorry, this man has been, Shaggy, correct me if I'm wrong, 8 years, whatever. You're telling me players, this that Tom Coughlin got a head coaching job. This man
Steve, I'm sorry, I don't know you very well. What is your team?
He's a 49er fan like me.
He's a Niner.
So let me get this right. So we're gonna
neither you have nothing to bitch about. I don't know what you. Go ahead.
No, I'm more looking at.
He's.
I'm with Mizzle. I'm smoking.
Why is this man not getting a head coaching job? Why is
complaining?
The enemy?
No, I agree. He should, but I believe the reason why he does not have a head coaching job. Well, ladies and gentlemen, before we continue, this is the music to the Mizzle and Dub Show.
What up, bro?
This is the super dope beat maker to the Mizzle and Dub Show. This is
you make beats?
This is my
man, I gotta get some
to our show. That's his beat. This is
all right.
This is AKA the new Dr. Dre.
This is the
talent. Did I ask? Wait. I'm just gonna ask. There was an assignment for him about 3 weeks ago.
I'm still working on that.
He's still working on it. He's working on it. He said it's difficult, but he's working on it, Dugan. He'll have it. I promise you. But
that's all I need to know. All right, I'll leave you alone.
What's your name, sir? What's your name, sir?
Tell him your name.
DeAndre.
DeAndre, I got one more job for you, sir. I know these boys ain't hockey fans, so I need you to put something hockey with it.
You ain't hockey fans. I'm a Sharks fan.
Like I said, you ain't a hockey fan.
I saw the Blackhawks in the background. I saw that in the background. I see it. But what I want
No, the Blackhawks thing is cool. Yeah, I'm from Chicago and everything. The Ukraine thing, I support Ukraine, obviously.
And I'm sorry what's going on in Ukraine with Russia, honestly.
I'm not even Ukrainian. I'm Italian. I just support Ukraine, and that's all BS what's going on out there. But anyway, I'm a liberal. Let's not get into politics in the sports show, eh?
We book everything.
We talk everything. All right. Either way, that would be dope to see like a couple of hockey, maybe a goalpost, a hockey siren come in with a beat. That would be fucking. That'd be cool. I'm sorry.
He'll come up with something. Trust me, he will come up with something. Believe that.
Don't challenge this young man because he'll do it.
I will challenge him.
But I just want to say, if anybody ever listens to the show, when you hear me and Dub's introduction, this is his beat, and that's my little big brother on the hook. But this is right here. This is the super dope beat maker in the family. So listen out, Zorok's son, YouTube. All right, kiddo. All right.
Hey, I'm waiting for my beats. I gave you a challenge.
Say bye to everybody.
See ya. Stay safe.
Need you to lower that voice, kid.
So what does DeAndre have? He's got a drum set, or what's going on there?
Oh, DeAndre has the whole Fruity Loop set up with a little piano kit. He does
snap.
He does he is diverse with everything. He does hip hop. He's with the new beats. He does that crazy music that they're doing now, like trippy red shit. I'm not with that, but he's into that. Look.
If you said the word new and music, it don't really fly to me.
Yeah, but I'm just saying is we're old school and he's new school. So for him to be developing with
so old that it's past old school, bro.
He develops our style and the new style. So I'm just saying, if you need anything from him, give him something. Like I said, Dugan is still waiting for his beat, and he will have it done.
Hey, who's got the Chiefs thing going on? Who's the Chiefs guy?
That would be Shaggy.
That's Tony.
Shaggy, you got like the whole freaking. Excuse me, sir. What?
I just want to introduce you guys. Tony G, Shaggy, Tony G. The Chiefs.
Shaggy, nice to meet you, bro.
Pleasure.
You got like the whole cinematography camera going on there with the blur in the background.
I just blur the background because my house is a mess.
I have 2 daughters, bro. You have no idea.
Yeah, 3 boys, and they're all psychopaths.
Oh shit, you got 3 boys.
Yeah,
forget it. I don't envy you a bit, bro.
Well, they're all assholes. But again,
Hey, wait. Where did they get it from, Shaggy?
Hey, don't be bringing me into this.
Oh wait,
Hey,
Shaggy,
they get it from my wife.
I know you.
They get it from my wife, 100%.
Facts. I'll go with that. Wait. I'll prove that saying.
Hey, she's asleep right now. Just don't tell her I said that.
That's what I was like, Shaggy. No, Shaggy. We ain't co-signing that.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, this might be the second Super Bowl to where there was scoring in every quarter by both teams. And I think the only other Super Bowl that did that perhaps was Super Bowl 13 between the Cowboys and the Steelers back in January of 79.
That's
if I'm
a
not mistaken.
really good point.
Before we comment on that,
I'm not sure if you nailed that or not.
I would like to say, Dub, I appreciate you for getting us back on track because we were going left and you went right back into the sports.
Yes, he did.
I was about to bring up that Ted Hennig is retired too.
Hey,
Thanks
wait, Dub.
being professional.
The Rams didn't do it. The little surf.
Nope, they didn't. No,
Okay.
He's speaking. Dub. Are we going to question Dub?
No,
are we going to question Dub?
No, I don't question. I know Dub is my man. You know, I always go to Dub. I'm just making sure. It's more of a surprising fact that that's the case. I'm thinking greatest show on turf. They didn't get anything when
even your beloved
they won
against the Bengals didn't score every drive.
Hey, you just watched the greatest show on turf. His name's Patrick Mahomes.
I'm pretty sure on the 4th quarter we probably took our gas off
it. Shaggy.
The only time the Niners scored in every quarter in 3 Super Bowls. That was Super Bowl 19, Super Bowl 24, and Super Bowl 49.
So does that mean what you just said was utterly bullshit?
No. I said where both teams scored in every quarter.
Oh, both teams. I didn't hear that.
Both teams. Yeah.
I might have been
like I said.
might have been
this, like I said, like I said, this Super Bowl, both teams scored in every quarter.
So that's
the
How
first
many
half.
Super Bowls had running quarterbacks in both teams?
Well, running quarterback
It's a
is the new thing nowadays. I mean,
I'm
even though
saying, so how many teams had running
you may have
quarterbacks
had one
on both
quarterback
teams?
that did it, but you're
This is
not going to
probably
have.
this is probably the first one. I mean, if we're talking about just a pure run from, if you're just talking about being a pure runner,
We're
this
talking
was the
about
first
like
one.
maybe a read option quarterback, like a Justin Fields, my boy. Mahomes is a read option. Jalen Hurts is a read option. I think that played out for the over in this game really easy.
Read option wasn't a big thing. Dub, correct me if I'm wrong, because Fran Tarkenton, even though he kind of did something like that, they didn't really do that. Even our quarterback, Steve Young, they didn't really do a read option like that.
Well, Fran Tarkenton was the inventor of. Well, Fran Tarkenton was the originator of backyard football. let's just call it what it was, because Fran Tarkenton would run for his life and somehow complete a touchdown pass, and hence why he was the leading passer until
the
some guy named
leading
Dan Marino.
rusher in quarterback history.
That is.
Yeah. Randall and Michael never made it. Vic and Randall Cobb never, or not Randall Cobb, Randall Cunningham never made it to the Super Bowl. So I mean, because remember, that was not being a quarterback. That was your athletic. So
that's bullshit, though.
Talk to him,
Steve. That's bullshit.
That knowledge.
That's straight up bullshit.
I know.
Like, look at Doug Williams. Look at Doug Williams came in for Mark Rippon and played a fucking fantastic game of football. And not only did he do that, he did it without running. He did it with reading defense, and he did it as a quarterback should do, as a pocket passer should do. There's many black or white, Asian, whatever the fuck it may be, quarterbacks that can read this shit. It has nothing to do with fucking race, color, or creed. That's all crap.
What the motherfucking knowledge on this show?
I agree.
That's
but
fact.
unfortunately,
I agree with that.
So there's some GMs that wanted to play the race card. Because granted, we all know these quarterbacks could do all this, but how many times? Well, we just talked about Jalen Hurts. They were ready to put him as a running back, a wide receiver. They weren't trying to do all that. And that's just after you have.
Baby girl says, screw the Chiefs. She says, forget the Chiefs.
Hey, cutie.
She said, go Eagles.
Oh my goodness.
She'll learn better when she gets older.
But that's what I said. Look at the NFL now. They're still doing that. I'm pretty sure if you really ask some real honest people with your quarterback, Justin Fields, I bet you somebody was like, hey, why don't you play running back? Why don't you play this?
No, for real.
We know that one superstar.
Know that happened.
They never want them to play the actual position they want to play because they can see them flourishing at another position.
Right, because they're athletic. Because they come into college as what's called an athlete instead of a quarterback or a safety or whatever the fuck you want to call them. But as an athlete, you can play any position. It doesn't mean that your arm's weaker or stronger. Or you can't read a defense. Like, you just have to grow into that position. Just because you're an athlete coming out of high school doesn't mean you can't play quarterback. That's bullshit.
I agree. Hell, I got a quarterback on my team right now. We're still trying to figure out what's going to happen with him because of COVID and all that. He's athletic. Can he play? Can he be an NFL quarterback? Can he be a starter? Time will tell. He hasn't really been on the field long enough to really know. But that's something for off-season workout. I won't go into that. Dub, go ahead and get us back on track.
Well, no,
Dub will get us back on track.
What I want to just say is right now, let's give, and I hate the pain to say this, and I'm going to take a sip of the tequila after I say it.
Oh, I know what's coming.
Let's give Shaggy the floor right now. And
let Super Bowl champion.
Let's talk about what's on hand right now. I mean, I don't care. We can do this show for 3 fucking hours. We can talk football all day and sports all day. But what I want to give, what I want to give right now, I want to give Shaggy and his team their flowers as much as they're in my fucking division and won this
Somebody check Mizzle's temperature right now.
But no, don't check my temperature, because right now I love what we're doing, but the topic of the show was we're supposed to talk about the Super Bowl, and I love what we're talking about right now. But before we get into that, let's get into the topic of hand, and let's give Shaggy and his team.
I like it.
It's fucking bullshit. Fuck the Chiefs. But let's be on topic of what the hand of what we talk about, and then I will love, because I hope you guys do not plan on going to sleep anytime soon, because I will
Shaggy.
love it. I will love it. But Shaggy,
tell me how your team won this fucking game tonight, and then we can all rebuttal.
There we go.
Please.
There we go. Shaggy, the floor is yours.
You have the floor. We will shut the fuck up.
There we go.
My team won because Philly didn't adjust. Philly made this many halftime adjustments, and the Chiefs took absolute advantage in the second half. They scored on every offensive possession in the second half. Philly made no defensive adjustments.
Absolutely fair.
And Andy Reid he usually is the one that doesn't make the adjustments, actually. See the Bengals game last year. See the Bengals game this year. Andy Reid doesn't make adjustments, but he did this year. He changed up the offense, and Mahomes did what he had to do. Like, pure and simple.
Wait, Dub. I got a question.
Go ahead, Steve.
Because I was with some friends. Were you kind of worried about Patrick Mahomes at the end of the half with his ankle? Because I was trying to tell everybody, like, I knew for a fact that boy's about to have the longest halftime. That boy was about to shoot up whatever it was, ankle it up. And even my wife and my friends, they were looking at him with his tongue out, eyes beat. They were like, that boy is high. I was like, yes, he is, because he doesn't care. He ain't got to play quarterback until September.
The way he landed, and the way the ankle bit, and how he was grimacing.
You thought it was
like
done.
It was very
You thought he would be done.
You thought it was over,
Yeah.
and I'm pretty sure
I thought it was over.
I'm pretty sure all of Kansas was like, "Oh shit, damn it!"
But you know what?
But
that second half.
But with that said,
that second half was really about the rest of the team, though. The role players like Kadarius Toney, Sky Moore, Isaiah Pacheco, the offensive line.
Personally,
everybody stepped up in the second half because they knew that Patrick Mahomes was fucking hurt. They knew that they needed to.
And the funny thing about that is,
Carl Shepard.
The funny thing about that is, the amazing punt return, which quite amazing, is the longest.
About to say that.
Which amazingly enough, it's the longest punt return in Super Bowl history. I think it surpassed John. I think it surpassed John Taylor's punt return in Super Bowl 23. But then and there, Mizzle sent me a text saying that's ball game, because Kadarius Toney damn near took it in himself, which eventually led to Sky Moore being wide.
What was the weak ass fucking moonwalk out of bounds? Why didn't you fucking pull your fucking shoulder down and fucking put your head down and go in for the fucking touchdown?
With that said,
I'm sorry, I don't like the moonwalk out of bounds.
But with that said, as much as they give Mahomes the MVP, truthfully, I really think the MVP should go to the whole KC Chiefs offensive line, because
agreed.
Mahomes, for the most part, was clean. And the Eagles who led the NFL in sacks with 75, and they had 4 guys with 10 plus sacks. You did not hear, just like you didn't hear Chris Jones' name tonight, because Chris Jones is not a factor at all.
How many times did
you did not hear Hassan Reddick's name? You did not hear Hassan Reddick's name. You did not at all.
Shaggy, is it correct? 0 sacks?
They didn't.
0 sacks.
Yeah, there was I believe there was only 1 sack in the game, and it was Jalen Hurts that went for -1.
I asked you this question.
Are you Kalen Saunders
what Dub is saying? Are you questioning what
Dub? No, I was confirming, because that's what I was thinking. I was like, as they were saying, I was like,
no, Steve was right. There was only 1 sack.
The Chiefs only got a sack because Jalen Hurts was running, and he didn't get past the line of scrimmage.
Oh,
that was the only legitimate sack through the whole Super Bowl. Yeah. There was really no sacks in the Super Bowl.
But as far as grabbing a quarterback in second to the ground, that did not happen at all.
Did not happen.
So actually, because each team was getting pressure, But
Hey,
Hurts
you
would step
know,
up and obviously get for a run, and
Yeah.
Mahomes would somehow just make a play and either throw it away or complete a pass.
Yeah. I can't believe he made that 20-yard
don't-
run too on one.
On
Whatever
one
they
leg.
gave him
Yeah.
at halftime.
Yeah, on one leg.
Doug,
Whatever
Hey,
do
they
you know
gave
what
him
the
at
over
halftime.
under of sacks was tonight? The over under of sacks tonight was 5.5.
I hope you didn't put money on. I hope you put money on the under.
Hell no,
Oh,
I
he
didn't
wa-
put
no.
money on any of that, but I'm just saying the over under tonight for sacks was 5.5. I put a hundo on 63.5 over, and I won that. So
Yeah,
victory.
I told you guys yesterday the over was the way to go.
Yeah,
you did.
because
Yeah.
I did not.
In fact,
I did not like. I did not like the total of 51 at all.
Look up
I did not like the total of 51.
Shaggy was spot on with that.
I
But
also told you the Chiefs were going to win by a field goal.
you did. I said I thought it was going to come down to 6 points but my prediction was right, as everybody would say. It was going to come down to Patty Mahomes having that ball and taking his team down to score that touchdown to win the game. And I also said whichever team capitalized on the turnover will win the game. That fumble recovery for 6 points, that was the only turnover in the game.
That was a weird ass fumble too.
It was
mad weird.
But like I said, whoever got that turnover and capitalized, they were going to win.
But you know what? But you know what the funny thing was? Even after that fumble, the Eagles ran the same exact play on their next possession, and Jalen Hurts got
Fucking A,
positive
they did.
yards
Wait, Doug.
off of it.
What did I tell you in the NFC Championship game? The Eagles ran the same play. They didn't change nothing. They ran the same plays in that NFC Championship game. And I don't understand how your defense,
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
which is fact.
The Chiefs did the
Which
same
is
thing with the
which
Eagles
is
tonight.
fact. But what I don't understand is how the Niners defense, which D'Amico Ryan is an excellent defensive coordinator. Let's not disrespect his name.
That's why you got a head coaching job.
He didn't adjust to seeing that. I'm sitting here texting Dub, bro. They're running the same plays. They're not doing anything different. How are they not seeing this?
But what did I tell you yesterday? The Chiefs struggle with mobile quarterbacks. They've struggled all year for the
How
last
the
5
fuck
years.
they going to struggle with a mobile quarterback when they have a mobile quarterback? That makes no sense.
Tony G is
Their
different.
defense hasn't made sense for 5 years.
and it's live. You can simulate. They said in the interview with they were like, the Eagles tried to simulate Travis Kelce. You can't simulate that until you play it. You can simulate it all you want, but if you
Hurts,
don't play it,
Hurts can simulate Mahomes, and Mahomes can simulate Hurts.
No, Mahomes. Okay, I'll say this. Hurts.
It's a simulation, not flick.
Hurts can improvise on a broken play, but Patrick Mahomes is totally different on a broken play. You can simulate all you want, trying to simulate Patrick Mahomes, but you're not gonna put in that he can throw with his right hand.
I think it's different.
You're not gonna throw in that man can act like he's gonna run and then throw a flea flicker down the field, and the man runs down the field. You can,
but you can't.
Hurts.
You can't simulate. You can't simulate intangibles. That's intangibles.
Let me say
you can't simulate Mahomes flicking something over the top for 20 yards. You can't simulate that.
Let me say this, because this is what's different. Patrick Mahomes, when he kind of runs out, he's still looking to throw. Jalen Hurts, when he runs, he's looking to run. That's the difference. Patrick Mahomes, even though he has the talent to run, and he even showed in that game when he did his drive, he can run if he needs to. But the main thing he's always done, I'm scrambling to still throw the ball and get you off. Look, Jalen Hurts is scrambling to get that first down. That's
what I was saying. That's all I was trying to say. Steve, you just backed up. You piggybacked up what I was saying, and you put in the better perspective of what I was trying to get at. That's what I was just saying. They're both immaculate of getting out the pocket and making something happen. But Patrick Mahomes is a magician. And I hate to say this.
and he ain't that fast. Like
No,
Mahomes is not
but what
that
I'm
fast.
No, no, wait a second.
He's not that
Mahomes
fast.
is pretty
But
fast.
what you got to think about when he's running, he's still looking to throw the ball. As Steve said, when Hurts is running, he's running to run. I'm not throwing the ball. You can see that in that one game when he did that little the twist.
And for a defense, that makes it easy on you. You know what I mean? Instead of having to deal with something that might be a pass.
And Shaggy, Patrick Mahomes has football speed. We as Niner fans, we know Jerry Rice wasn't the fastest person,
but he had football.
Jerry Rice got that ball
on that slant route. When you threw Jerry Rice's slant route, good luck catching him because he already put 2-5 steps on you, and you're not catching him.
That's track speed.
That's kind of a good analogy, Steve.
Football.
Yeah, that's a good thing to say. Football speed. Yes.
Ball speed and track speed, and there is a significance between the two.
I mean, he's certainly not running as fast as Peyton Manning.
Oh, I know. He's a beast. I don't even know why we even thought about that. Like, obviously, we should have thought about Peyton Manning. I mean, his
Manning and the old naked bootleg.
Oh, man.
Hello.
He's got to run up.
I'll say this: when Peyton Manning did a bootleg to run into the end zone, everybody in here could have went and made a sandwich and came back, and he still would have made it to the end zone.
I made 3 sandwiches that day, and I came back, and it was wonderful.
Peyton Manning running the naked bootleg is the Undertaker's entrance at WrestleMania.
Facts.
I remember seeing some Peyton highlight, and guess what? Because no one expected Peyton Manning to do it, he was able to get a touchdown.
Well, that's why it was so goddamn slow.
That's why it was so goddamn slow, because nobody expected that motherfucker to hit a bootleg. And
that boy, look, the greatest regular season quarterback of all time. I am not. Peyton did everything else. Hey, if it works, you ain't expecting me to run 5 yards. I can get those 5 yards.
That's kind of what Mahomes does. He does have football speed, yes, but he's running only when there is no option to throw it. Whereas Hurts, you're not going to get a designed run for Patrick Mahomes.
No.
You will get designed runs for Justin Fields, Jalen Hurts, Lamar Jackson. He's not that kind of quarterback. He can run. He's more of an Aaron Rodgers type. He can run only when he needs to.
I love that. That's 100.
I think we saw it in today's game. I believe Jalen Hurts, they did a design run for Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, one of his touchdowns was a design run.
And
all 3 of his touchdowns were design runs.
And we saw Patrick Mahomes go up the middle.
I'm feeling like that. What you said about Mahomes, like they don't have design runs for him. Maybe because they don't want to get him hurt or whatever, but that kind of takes away from the offense. That kind of sucks. First of all, second of all, go ahead.
No. I want to hear what Tony got to say, because I want go ahead, Tony. I'm sorry. But I want.
Okay, I'm sorry about that. I didn't mean to stop. Just being a Bears fan, and I know we suck and everything. You couldn't tell me all about that. But watching Justin Fields on a bootleg, wondering if he's going to throw that ball or he's going to run it for 70 yards on your ass is very different, rather than, okay, dude's going to throw it or run it out of bounds, being scared. And no offense to Shaggy, but no offense to Mahomes, but this is what he does. He wants to be safe, and I understand that, especially tonight with his ankle. Like, he has to be real about it and not be, Michael Vick and whatever. Excuse me, I have a cold. But yeah, I just don't understand why not do more planned runs with Patrick Mahomes, because if you do, then it just scares the living shit out of the defense in another way that they're already scared, bro. So
the thing I'll say about it,
he doesn't need to.
If you ever listen to New Heights, and we all have, because it's a great podcast, he talks about why they don't do the QB sneak anymore, because his kneecap was on the wrong side of his leg that time he got hurt.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you gotta protect your
Coach,
assets, bro. Like he's
yeah.
got an ankle injury now. He's had a
Yeah.
ton of injuries to his legs for a guy
Yeah.
who's been in the league for 5 years.
But at
So
24 years old, don't you see that as a hindrance more than like something that's gonna help you in the long run?
Let me kind of help
I
out.
will say
because-
this. I believe they're protecting his body more with play calling than anything else. Because yes, he can run those RPOs, he can use his legs, but I believe his arm is a better asset than his legs. And
Then why the fuck did you get rid of Tyreek Hill?
No,
because he wanted to get paid more money than we had to give him.
Tyreek Hill was ready to leave Kansas City. He believed he was better than the organization. 100%. He was
Tyreek Hill wanted to
believed he
leave.
was better than everybody else on that team, and he wanted to get paid like he was better than everybody else. He wasn't a teammate. He was an eye guy. And
All right,
that's
Tony,
what
let
in
me
Miami.
ask you this question. You said Mahomes not having designed runs is a hindrance. Who are your last 3 MVPs?
The last 3 MVPs of the league.
Lamar Jackson, Aaron
including
Rodgers,
this year.
and Patrick Mahomes.
You had Aaron
Okay, so you
Rodgers.
got 2
you had
runners
Pat.
and a passer.
Lamar Jackson and Patrick Mahomes.
You got 2
Like I
runners
said-
and a passer.
Like I said earlier, Patrick Mahomes is more of an Aaron Rodgers type than a Lamar Jackson type.
You just
He's
and
going
that's-
to
Ooh, really?
No,
That's
and
100.
that's
I
what
agree
that's
with
what
that.
I want to get. That's what I want to get to. In today's NFL, where you want that mobile quarterback to run and everything, it's great if you could be the quarterback to run everything. But the bigger threat is, yes, I can pick up 10 yards and make you think that, but I can also throw it and get you more. You don't want a Lamar Jackson because look what Baltimore is dealing with. You got the injuries. You want a Patrick Mahomes. You want an Aaron Rodgers. Where yes, I can get this, but I can do this. Look right now, Cincinnati kind of have some. Josh Allen, even though he's running more than what it is, that's
I hate
you
Josh
want
Allen.
what you want a Patrick. Because guess what?
There's
The
a reason
history
you hate
already
Josh
tells
Allen.
you. RG3, Michael Vick.
RG3,
Randall,
stop that.
you already have the history of if you're just a running quarter. Hey, my Niner team, Colin Kaepernick. Colin was great and everything. But guess what his downfall was? If you can't really throw that ball accurate down the field and do everything, you're not as big of a threat. What Patrick Mahomes, what makes him so special is because, yes, I can run, but my arm is bigger. And if I got a Travis Kelce, if I have a Tyreek Hill, if I got all these weapons, you need to figure out who are you going to cover, because if you come after me, I got something wide open. I'm about to hit that up. I don't
Got you,
need to
Steve.
be that running quarterback.
Can I interrupt for 1 second though? Politely.
Go ahead.
And this
Yeah,
goes
go
to
ahead.
Shaggy's point. You have all those weapons, but if you add another weapon in running with Patrick Mahomes, wouldn't that be even better?
They did.
Like,
no, they
it's a
did.
hindrance not to run with
No,
him.
they
Why would you
did.
try to fix that?
Hey,
That's
they
their
did.
offense is
Remember
working.
when
Why would
Patrick
you-
Mahomes in his second year, in his third years, he was running more? He was that threat. He stopped. Remember, Andy Reid knows what this looks like. He had Donovan McNabb. He already
Alex Smith.
seen what this is. He was like, right now, I have basically, you just said it. I have Donovan and Alex Smith in one. I already know what this looks like. He's a threat to run, but I'm not going to use him as that run. When I got Travis Kelce, hey, just threaten, because now your defense got to figure out, do I get Patrick Mahomes or I go after this? And he knows that. No, I'm not going to be that one. Hey, I'm going to dump it off. I'm going to do this. If I need to get my 5 or 10 yards, I can go get it. But guess what? Since you don't know what I'm doing, which is the biggest issue, am I going to run? Am I going to throw? Can you cover this? Can you do it? Are you going to leave this spy here? And now you've got this spy here, so somebody else is coming around.
I get what you're saying, but you're saying it like he's going to run. And I'm saying it like I know he's not going to run anymore because of his ankle, because of the money he's making. I know he's not going to run.
And no. And guess what happened? How many yards
The
did that boy
moment that
get
the
when he got
linebacker
that
backs
first
off, he
down?
runs. Yes, I get it.
Yep, and that's all he
Yeah,
need to do
how
because
many-
we need that ankle for the next couple of years.
Hey,
It's
guess
a
what?
fact.
Didn't he run
Well,
for a first
Shaggy,
down?
guess what? You know what? Fuck you and fucking Patrick Mahomes, all right?
Y'all had the chance.
I don't even want to fucking get in. I'm going to get a beer on that one.
Oh
Thank
boy.
you.
He's gonna go get some paps. So going back into the game, we said last night it was as even a matchup as it could possibly be. Going down the team stats, Eagles had 25 first downs, Chiefs had 21. Chiefs were 4 of 8 on third downs. The Eagles were 18 of 11. The Eagles were 2 and 2 on fourth downs. Here's the kicker. The Chiefs only ran 53 plays. The Eagles ran 72. Total yards, 340 for the Chiefs, 417 for the Eagles. The Chiefs had 8 drives. All of those 8 drives, they get 38 points. The Eagles had 10 drives, but the Chiefs had more yards per play, 6.4 to 5.8.
Matt even got a PBR.
Time of
Love
possession.
it.
Hey, wait, Dub. What was the time of possession? Because I remember seeing a stat and it was like it was
Eagles.
Weird. What was the time?
What?
Eagles was 35 minutes and 47 seconds. Chiefs 24 minutes 13 seconds.
The Chiefs
Yes,
had the ball
Mizzle.
for 8 minutes in the first half.
It's a
Like
fact.
The first
8 minutes.
the
Yes.
first quarter
Yes.
was just a.
Hold on, guys.
it was crazy.
Mizzle, go ahead. Go ahead, Mizzle. Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
What I want to say is, we can put all those. What you just said is, but who had the most productive drives when they had the ball? It was the Chiefs.
Chiefs.
Well, it was. It wasn't.
Look at the time of
those
possession.
numbers that you said.
No.
All those numbers that you
No.
sit here and just say is the Chiefs. Just think about it. On the Eagles' first drive, they damn near took majority of the first quarter, right?
Correct.
Moment the Chiefs got that ball, they went down the field and scored less time than the Eagles did. It wasn't about that. The Chiefs scored on their drives quick. So all that numbers about possession, everything like that, the Chiefs did what they had to do when they needed to do what they had to do.
No, that's why I was highlighting it. That's why I was like, look at how much the time of possession, and look what it. The Chiefs went down, did what they needed to do. The Eagles did those long drives because that.
But the Chiefs
they
also
did
had some.
all
The
year
Chiefs
long.
also had some time because again, okay, if we're going by scoring number, here we go. Okay, Eagles first drive when they went up 7-0, 11 plays, 75 yards, 4:51 off the clock. Chiefs come back 6:75, 3:12 off the clock. Second quarter, Eagles 5 plays, 60 yards, 2.5 minutes. The fumble was 3 minutes and 39 seconds. The field goal or Jalen Hurts' second touchdown, 12 plays, 75 yards, 7:19 off the clock, and 1:22 when they kicked the field goal. Now the third quarter, which was the least scoring quarter out of all of them, only 10 points. The Chiefs drive when Pacheco scored, 10 plays, 75 yards, 5.5. The Eagles on the field goal, 17 plays, 60 yards, 7:45.
17 plays.
17 plays, 60 yards, 7 minutes, 45
Right, in
seconds.
their game all year
And
long.
that's what scared the
Now,
living shit
wasn't-
out of me.
Exactly.
It was a tale of two halves because first half, Eagles outscored the Chiefs 24-14. Second half, Chiefs outscored the Eagles 24-11, hence the difference, 3 points. Now, technically speaking, if Buckner doesn't doink, the Chiefs win by 6. Your final score is 41-35.
And Dub, do some research for me here because how many times have the Eagles been in the lead? They run the clock. That's their offense. All these long plays, that's what they're used to doing all year long. Where the Chiefs like, yo, you give us the ball, we gonna score.
I hate their quarterback sneak so much. You can't do shit to stop it. It was
I was
so
gonna
annoying
say,
tonight.
like, you can hate it all you like, but that's as part of the rules, which
That's
really
their
fucking
bread and
sucks.
butter, though. That's their bread and
I
butter.
know.
And one of those quarterback sneaks, I swear they gave the Eagles a few minutes.
I mean, but that's
like,
a
that boy was
terrible rule,
stopped,
though. You shouldn't be able
and
to
then he
push
kept
like
getting
that.
pushed.
It might get changed. It might be one of those things because that just got changed this year, I think, didn't it?
Bro, I'm a Notre
but-
Dame fan. I don't want to hear this shit.
Of course, Tony G is referring to the Bush push, from a very
Yeah,
classic
right.
Notre Dame. From a
Are we
classic
talking
Notre Dame
about
USC.
Notre Dame versus USC?
Yes,
Yep.
we are the Bush push. Yes, we are.
So wait,
Yes,
sir.
whoa. You're a Notre Dame fan?
I went
He
to
is.
Notre Dame last season to watch UNLV get crushed.
I'll just say this. I don't have no love for USC, and I have no love for anything that's down there in whatever Southern California. No love for any other organizations.
Who's your squad?
Oh, I'm a Florida State fan when it comes to football.
Okay, I can deal with that.
When it comes to football, I'm a Florida State fan. When it comes to that college basketball, I'm a Tar Heel to the death of me.
Go Tar Heels.
No,
Go
I'm from
Tar
Chicago.
Heels.
You're going to talk to me about North Carolina? I don't think so.
Okay, but before we get back to the Super Bowl talk, shout out to Michael Wilbon's alma mater, the Northwestern Wildcats, for
Yes,
upsetting
sir.
the Purdue
Did they win?
Boilermakers. Yes, they
They
did.
beat 'em?
Number one goes
Boom,
down.
knocked 'em
Yes.
off,
Wait.
baby.
As me
Can't
and
wait
Dub
to
has
hear
been talking
PTI
about
tomorrow.
me and Dub has been talking about college basketball. Nobody in the top 5 wants to stay ranked. Nobody.
I can't do it. I can't. That's a whole nother subject. I'm gonna leave that
My
alone.
My Tar Heels at the beginning of the season was the number 1 ranked team.
And
Oh,
there's
no
the helmet.
There's no longer. So
that's a whole nother show when we're talking about college basketball / college football, because NIL we ain't even gonna go there, but just go back to
one day we will, Steve. One day we will.
Okay, so with that said, more than likely, the Houston Cougars will go back to number 1 again. Which means Alabama, who beat Auburn, will go to number 2.
I fucking hate Alabama.
Which now Texas will probably go to number 4 because Arizona lost to Stanford last night.
Dub. It don't matter. Just start the tournament, put where people are, and let's just go. The rankings don't matter. It doesn't matter anymore. Just put.
I get it.
I said we're gonna talk about.
I understand it.
College basketball.
Well, what about that
College
first
basketball got ruined by the one and done and the NIL. Just get to March Madness, put them in there, and let the best squad win. That's all it is.
I want to see that 12-5
college basketball
matchup.
has been ruined.
I want to see that 12-5 matchup, man.
Which always produces great upsets. So, back to Super Bowl
Alabama.
47.
Back to the
Jackie's over here like, what the fuck, man? My team just won the Super Bowl. We're not talking about shit.
Back to
I
the
talk sports all day.
Trust us.
All right,
Tony,
I did say,
let me give you a little history. Wait, Dub, let me give you a little history.
No, go ahead, Sam. Go ahead.
The rest of us has been knowing each other for like 20-something years. And we all went to junior college, all that. So while we were all playing dominoes and trying to beat each other, sports talk was going on at the same time. So this is nothing new to us. This was
had that Trevor
on
Lawrence
the
hair.
domino chop. Yeah, this was us just playing dominoes, talking sports crap, and then when somebody wanted to try to win and try to get 10 points, oh, hold up, we got to try to shut shit down. So this ain't nothing new to us. It's just we ain't been around each other. We're now just putting it on the platform. And I can't wait to see what the review's going to be on this.
Yeah, see what happened is y'all wanted to talk sports, and then Dub was like, I'm gonna make something out of this, and he went wild with it, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go do something with it too, so I went wild with it too. But for real, honestly, like talking sports is the greatest thing in the world. So thank you guys for having me on here. Like, I really appreciate it.
Hey, I love it.
Cheers.
Thank you for accepting the invitation.
And like I said, I love it. And I know Shaggy's in a much better, happier spot because he is like, yeah, my team won. I can talk anything all day.
Last night I said Patrick Mahomes had to be better because if you look at his stats from the first 2, you can say they're kind of pedestrian, even though his numbers per se were. Well,
Yeah, I
no,
was
but
like,
he
what's
was
this?
more, but he was more efficient. What I mean by that was he was 20. He was 21 of 27 for 182, 3 touchdowns. But the key stat was no interceptions because he came in with 4 in 2 Super Bowl games. So he took care of the football, but also Isaiah Pacheco ran hard tonight. He had
I love Isaiah
76
Pacheco.
tough yards
Yes,
and he had a 1 touchdown. And he took a mean hit stick from C.J. Garner Johnson and got back
Oh,
up and said, "I'm
Hit
here,
stick. I
hold
like
my,
it.
Hey,
I'm
hey,
here, I'm here,
hey,
hold my beer." But
yeah,
also,
hey,
Mahomes had 6 for 44. McKinnon had 4 for 34. Could have had a touchdown, but he said, "No, we're gonna seal the clock, do the right thing, and fall down at the 1 yard line." So
hey,
there was
Dub,
balance because yes,
wait. Quick question. Maybe I heard you wrong. What? How many yardage did Patrick Mahomes have?
he ran for
40 something.
44 yards. He
No,
ran
Most
for
of it was
passing
on
44
that
yards.
one
yards.
play though.
He had 182 passing yards.
How
Yeah.
many?
Oh, he only threw for 182, but he was 21 of 27. But the key
No, I
well,
heard
but
that.
the key
No, 182 is the point.
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean,
That's his
that
point.
is that's what I'm saying. 21 for 20. I get it. If it's 182 in today's NFL,
Yes,
boy,
That's
you
weak.
you looking at
It's
Garner
weak.
Minshew. I think that is
Hey,
low.
don't
That
be
might
coming
be
after
our
Gardner
backup
Minshew.
quarterback.
That's
That
Chad
that
Henne
might
type
be
shit.
Hey, Chad Henne
that's
just retired
that
too.
that's that Josh Jackson. That shoot
Oh
that's
no, he didn't. Josh
that's New
Jackson.
York. What's the New York Giants quarterback? What's
Daniel
Daniel
Jones.
Jones.
that's
Oh,
low.
let me make it worse on
That
myself. You ready? That's Mitchell Trubisky type shit.
Oh
Ooh, hey,
boy.
but the point of his
yeah,
182
there you
was
go. There you go.
3
That is
touchdowns, 0 picks.
no Shaggy. I'm actually shocked that it was that low. I,
Well,
I'm
well,
that's what I'm.
well.
I,
If you really want to drop your jaw on something, I'll just put it to you like this: when Joe Montana won his first MVP in Super Bowl 16, he was only 14 of 22 for 157 and
different
won
NFL.
Super Bowl MVP. I know, but I'm just saying. But but I get that. But also, just hear me out. Bob Greasy won a Super Bowl just throwing 7 passes in the whole entire damn game.
Well,
yeah.
hey, I still got people mad that we ran the ball on Green Bay, and they look at Jimmy G. Why couldn't he throw the ball? Why would you need to throw the ball when you're running on their ass all day long? They couldn't stop the run. I don't need to pass the ball. But that's another story for another day. I ain't mad at Patrick. I was just a little shocked that I just heard 182 in today's NFL. Not knocking it. He did what he had to do.
Get it?
I ain't knocking
Okay. Couple of more things, and then we'll bring this post game show home. Because first off, again, for those that are just joining us, again, the Chiefs beat the Eagles 38-35. The Chiefs get
I
their
didn't
second
see
Lombardi
that.
trophy in 4 years.
Hey
So
man, none of y'all picked us either. Travis Kelsey said.
oh,
Love it.
well, I sure did.
When
Me and
everybody
Mizzle.
picked the, so I'm
it.
sorry, Dub. When everybody on the damn pregame show picked the Eagles, I was like, this is fucking done.
I loved it. I was here for it.
Well, you know
That
what
like
though?
why? Like I was just like,
But you know
fucking
what
put
though?
everything on Chiefs.
Here's something here's something that happened. As normally, when you put the opposing team on the Balboa statue, it normally does not bode well for the
Oh,
opposing
hell
team.
yeah.
No.
I was so
God
mad. My
And
brother told me about that. I was like, no fucking way. Some stupid ass fan put some Chiefs related on the statue.
but the Chiefs said, "Fuck you anyway, Rocky. We love you, but fuck you," and they take home their second Lombardi Trophy in 4 years. Now, 2 more things. That was also reported in the world of the NFL, and we will call it a night. Mr. Gaglione, this is going to you first. Since you are officially on the clock, that your beloved Bears have the first pick in the draft. If it's you, are you trading the draft pick or are you keeping it? What do you do?
It's not really it's not rhetorical, right?
It's not rhetorical.
Okay, so
What
we're
if you
trading the draft
if
pick, obviously. I mean, we're
what would
trading
you
the
trade
draft
it?
pick.
What
I
would you
I
trade it
think
for?
we're gonna trade. I think personally, if I had it my way, I would trade for Michael Pittman, the Colts' first round draft pick, both of their second round picks, and we can call it a score.
Ooh, good call.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Next question for the entire panel. Well, apparently that the Packers and Rodgers could possibly part ways.
Come to
Which
Vegas.
of course,
I'm sorry, I will
would,
throw shit
which
at
of
you.
course
No.
the Chicago Bear Antonio. Where does Rodgers suit up in 2023 around the panel? Go ahead. Where's he going?
Retire.
I don't give a
What?
Says
I don't give a-
Vegas. One says retire.
I don't give a damn. It seems like it's history repeating yourself. I swear, Brett Favre did this same shit. I'm gonna think this and that. Aaron Rodgers was waiting, and
Well-
goddamn, the Jets had a need for a quarterback, and you got
Oh, they do.
I don't give a damn.
No. Listen.
Aaron
No,
Rodgers,
listen.
get out of here.
Listen. There's a report that the Jets have made an inquiry about
Are
Rodgers.
you fucking
So
kidding me?
possibly Rodgers might change his green to Kelly Green
You know what?
in East Rutherford, New Jersey.
Then when Kirk Cousins retires, he
I
can go
just
to
love it.
Minnesota and finish it out.
Be very far esque.
I just love it. Just do the same thing because you were mad that Brent wasn't doing this. He didn't train me. And now you're doing the same thing as Jordan Love. Go do the same route. Go to the Jets. Sit there for a year or two. The Niners don't want you, and then go do the same thing and be done. I really don't give a damn about Aaron Rodgers.
Only problem
Go
is
hibernate
Jordan
in
Love
some
ain't
damn
gonna come
pit and
in
go.
like Aaron Rodgers. Jordan
No.
Love's gonna come
Well,
in and
at the time,
squash
they didn't
Jordan
think Aaron
Love.
Rodgers was going to come in. They didn't know nothing about Aaron Rodgers, and they were all surfing on Brent Favre.
I mean, I guess that's facts. But I have seen Jordan Love play against the Bears, and it is the Bears, and he sucked. So
Right.
Works for me.
Last
that's a victory, he said.
last all right, last question, and we will bring it home for the evening. Something I want to mention, and I'll get your guys' opinion on this, and then we'll call it a night. And of course, I'm that word because I do talk about turf, because anyone knows me knows I have a very dislike for field turf. But for this being the Super Bowl,
all day,
and the way that the grass has had a lot of slippage, and it just seemed like there was horrible footing. Shame on the NFL, but was I the only one that just noticed that the turf was very, very bad at the Big Toaster in Glendale, Arizona?
Yep.
Now there was
they
one
called it.
point during the game where they showed like just a stack of cleats that they had traded out because the turf was so shit.
That was at halftime. Yeah.
Halftime. There was all players. I think they showed it with Jalen Hurts. I think in the first quarter he had certain type of cleats, and then he switched in the second half. I get what the NFL was trying to do back in the day because we had the artificial turf, and that was bad. And you're trying to get to this, and I don't know what it is, how hard it is to do just natural grass and do all this and whatever it is. But as a Niner fan, I certainly remember.
I mean, isn't Glendale
when
natural
Jeans?
grass?
I remember what happened in New York.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, when Jeans Stadium opened up, we had some horrible grass.
Yeah,
the turf was ridiculous, and the Commanders have the most horrible grass in the NFL. I mean, that grass
I remember the New York game where we basically just lost our season in the second game when injuries hit. Bosa went out, this person went out, and then it wasn't just the Niners. 2 weeks later, somebody else. Injuries. I don't know how they do it, but you need to just go back to natural. I don't know how you do it, how you figure it out, but
like
every
I said,
stadium needs to have natural.
If a majority of your players are saying we do not like synthetic turf, Go back to grass. If you really care about your players, as Roger Goodell says, but I think he's full of crap. If you would think that or turf is a problem, maybe you should go back to natural grass, because even before AstroTurf became a thing, the NFL back in the day, it was all on grass field. Well, grass and dirt, but the point
Maybe you
is,
should
it
let
was
the
grass.
NFLPA
It
decide
was
that.
less injuries.
Yeah.
I think you should let the NFLPA vote on that. To be honest,
It should. I mean, if it's really about the players, and if
if
you
it
really
is
want
about the players, it's a union.
if it is about the players,
what they
if
do.
it is about the players and player safety, quote unquote, then you should mandate every NFL stadium be on natural grass.
But if it was about player
That's
safety,
just
we wouldn't have 17 games.
It doesn't mandate that they have to be on
Thank you.
natural grass. You
Then
have to do
say-
some,
but
a
I-
little bit
but
of
to-
research before you mandate anything. But
Or
I understand your
but-
point. You're seeing more injuries on field turf.
Player safety, but if it wasn't for a freak accident to happen in a football game where a player had to get CPR, and really if the NFL didn't really get that contract, that man wouldn't have any health insurance or anything else. But we're talking about player safety. But never mind what I just said. No, never mind about that, because he was just a 5th round pick or whatever. But they had to guarantee his thing so he get all his medical coverage. But we're talking about player safety in the NFL. I digress. Go on, Mr.
Whoa. Steve, if you this might be a conversation for another day. I'm very interested into hearing your opinion on this. Are you saying they didn't help him in whatsoever? I'm curious. I don't know the situation whatsoever.
No, his contract became fully guaranteed after his situation. So his whole entire salary is guaranteed throughout the length of his contract, no matter how long he plays. That happened about 2 weeks after the tragic situation that happened back in December, which it was very good to see him on TV giving his speech at the NFL Honors. He was at the game tonight with the Commissioner Roger Goodell.
Yeah.
So, with that said,
That situation hit close to home.
Yeah, it did. But as the situation comes
it didn't feel like football for a second. Sorry.
No, it didn't. It became bigger than football, and just how the Bills fans and the jungle rallied to come together. They went out to the hospital after the game to rally behind him is quite amazing. But we can talk about that another day. But
yeah,
certainly to Steve, to Tony G, to Shaggy, Mizzle and I are appreciative and grateful for you guys coming on the show tonight and giving us some of your knowledge and analysis and recapping Super Bowl 57, which goes to the Kansas City Chiefs by a final score of 38-35. The Chiefs win their 3rd Lombardi Trophy overall, their 2nd in 4 years. And actually, if I can find it real quick, if we can just, I promise this is the last subject, and then we really will call tonight, as I'm trying to find the odds for next season of the NFL, because they already have this.
Good. 100 on the Bears. The Bears.
Hold on.
I think that's a baker's dozen, Bob.
So, as it stands right now, if we can find it,
I'm curious to see where these odds are. I feel like it's
I'm actually curious myself.
I feel like it's going to be an AFC team.
Yeah, for sure.
Considering that it is in
Bills,
the Entertainment Cup of the World, and God help me and Tony G, as it comes to Vegas in February of next year.
Bills.
All right, so
I wonder how much they're going to run up those prices.
What Mizzle sent me this morning, you're just like, no, you can keep all that.
His favorite.
You can keep all that. You can keep all that. You can keep all that. All right. So right now, the odds for Super Bowl 58: Chiefs are plus 600, Bills plus 700, Niners plus 800, Eagles plus 900, Bengals plus 900, Cowboys plus 1400, the Chargers plus 2200.
Wait.
Same with the Ravens, the Jets.
Let's hear it. Bring it.
What, for your Bears?
Bring it to me.
Plus 8,000.
Yeah.
That is courtesy of DraftKings.
You know how much money I'm gonna make next year?
Oh, so with that said, again to our special guest panel of Shaggy, Tony G, and Steve, gentlemen, again we thank you for joining us to recap Super Bowl 58. We'll definitely should do this. We definitely should do this again. To return so we can sign off properly.
This is
But
a hell
again,
of a time. I have to say, I'll come back anytime.
Yeah, hit me up whenever y'all want. Even though the Chiefs tried to give me another heart attack tonight.
we stop it. Thank you. That's all we can say is thank you. So this has been the Super Bowl post game edition of the Mizzle and Dub Show. Again, our sincere thank you to Shaggy, to Steve, and to Tony G. And again, Shaggy, congratulations. To the victor goes the spoil, and now the trophy is in Kansas City, Missouri, until they either lose, don't make the playoffs, or go to the Super Bowl. Again, right now they have.
They're not the fucking Rams. Stop.
We didn't mortgage.
Well, as Rick,
have a
as
Rams
Rick,
season. Yeah.
as Ric Flair said, to be the man, you have to beat the man. And right now, the Chiefs have what the other 31 teams want, and that is the Vince Lombardi Trophy. So the Bears are officially on the clock. We have the XFL. We have the XFL starting next Saturday and next Sunday, and we'll definitely get into that. But for now, for Mizzle, for Steve, for Tony G, and for Shaggy, I am Dub, and we say thank you for watching us. We hope you enjoy it. Again, subscribe to the YouTube page. If you have any comments or subjects you want us to talk about, feel free to comment. And as we always do on the Mizzle and Dub Show, it is 5 o'clock some damn where. We thank you guys. And again, cheers to all you guys. Shaggy, again, congratulations. And thank you to all our guests. As we say, so long for now.